Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That was just a peek at Twas the Night Before. Cirque du Soleil is bringing the classic Christmas poem to life with the iconic performance company's first ever Christmas show.
Yeah, you can see it for yourself right at the Toyota Oakdale Theater in Wallingford starting this Friday, day after Thanksgiving. Here to tell us all about the show is the artistic director, Jen Donahue. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Can you tell us what a day in the life of Jen is like?
Sure. Well, it's different every day. Today we're actually in the theater for the first time, which we're very excited about. So what we do is we spike, which is basically like lay out all the props, place in the theater. We'll have some aerial validations later today, so we'll check the heights of all the aerial acts, make sure they feel comfortable and confident, and then tomorrow we actually get to do a cue to cue, which is like look at the lighting of the show, put the artists, space the artists in the new theater. So we're very excited. We've been up in Montreal for the past 2 months training.
Yeah, that's so great. I've seen it up in Montreal.
So we're excited
to
be in a theater.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen a Cirque show, it's absolutely incredible. I have seen them, but I'm wondering, is it really different, this whole Christmas theme? And we all know the poem, Twas the Night Before.
Sure. Well, it is. I mean, it was created specifically with families in mind, of having an actual, like a story that's like you understand what's happening. I mean, there's no one actually speaking. We use the words of the poem. You'll hear those throughout the show. But it was meant to be in a theater, to give it just a different audience, different experience, and it's such a beautiful show. The costumes, the music, the acrobatic acts, so you'll see things that you're very familiar with, you know, aerial acts. We have gyro straps, we have roller skaters, we have an acro bike, acro lamp, we have acrobats, which are our reindeer, and we have dancers in the show as well, which is a little bit more unusual for Cirque to have dancers, but they really help storytell throughout.
And this is based on the classic poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clark Moore.
That is correct.
And it's about a young girl who kind of falls into TikTok land.
She's just,
they've upgraded it. She's kind of on her own. She's lost the spirit of Christmas. And tell us a little bit about the plot.
Sure, I think it's something that's relatable to a lot of families, and I know when I was a teenager, I was the same way. You know, you're just not interested in what the family traditions anymore. You're in your own world. You want to talk to your friends, and so it's the story, you know, of a dad trying to connect with his daughter, and she wants nothing to do with him. They're pulled into this world of the poem, and along the way, they're separated. They each learn lessons along the way. She realizes, oh, hey, you know, maybe I shouldn't have been so mean to my dad. Maybe I should, you know, accept the gift that he tried to give me. And he learns, hey, maybe I should listen to my daughter and actually what she likes to do. Yeah. So it's a fun reunion at the end, and along the way, they meet so many fun characters in this story.
And you said it's emotional.
It is emotional.
It's emotional.
I cry every night during the show. I do. And it hits me differently each night. I mean, our performers are amazing.
Yes.
We have such an incredible cast, and they're just really telling the story very well. So
that's incredible. You know, talk about the. I've had the opportunity to go backstage, and all I saw were just the most flexible humans stretching in the toughest positions for hours on end before the show. I mean, the athleticism and the things you're going to see are just jaw-dropping.
Yes. They are incredible. All of our artists are amazing.
And there are not hair extensions, there are hair suspensions.
Yes.
That means
it is different.
How do they literally get suspended by their own hair?
Yes, there's an apparatus that they connect into their own hair.
Ouch.
Yeah, and they hang. Yeah, it's very strong necks. Yeah.
Oh,
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Wow, that's really more. And how did you get into this business? You're an amazing artistic director. That's great.
So I actually started out as a performer as well, so I know both sides of it. And then I was doing a lot of choreographing and directing, assisting, and the original show director, we'd worked together previously on a show, and he brought me in for this, and it's been such a great 3 years with Cirque. So.
Well, Jen, we're so excited to see you. You can see Twas the Night Before starting this Friday, November 29th through Sunday, December 8th. You got a little time to go, which is good. For tickets, please visit livenation.com. Thanks, Jen.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jen.
So good to see you.
And up next, find something for everyone on your holiday list while shopping local. We're taking you inside a lovely shop right in Falls Village. First of all, let's get you a check on today's news and your first alert weather.